Well, hello and welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Today, well, we're in Ayia Napa. We're on an Ayia Napa special and we've come to the Ayia Napa International Sculpture Park Open Sculpture Museum. We've got views to die for. We've got the most beautiful woman in the world and she would like to give you a very, very good hello. And her name is Miss Ochin. Gracilia Labov.
Hello everybody. How nice to see you again and again.
And again. And today she looks absolutely breathtaking.
Blue.
She's like a very, very naughty schoolgirl, all dressed in blue. She's decided to adopt the theme of the channel because the sky is blue. The sky is blue. I am dressed head to toe in blue and she is dressed head to toe in blue and she's even got up and down underwear on in blue.
And all is missing, I'm gonna have a word with you, is you.
So
Get yourself on a big bird
And?
or a canoe and start paddling like crazy because Cyprus is simply waiting for you.
it's like a conductor. There we are. The most beautiful woman in the world, the star of the show, and she's like a living sculpture, that's for sure. And today, Mr. Ian, she is in quick change Jane mode. She will be changing out of her outfits 3 or 4 times today, that's for sure. And we will be staying in Ayia Napa all day. And we even intend to party the night away before we go back to the beautiful home, which is known as downtown Kato Paphos.
Can I say something?
Of course you can.
Mr. Paul, I found for you the treasure so you can follow that rear end now.
Hold on a second, let's have a look at what she's on about. That is what's known as a Balshai Jupa. A very, very big bottom indeed. And that's what she wants me to follow around. So to be honest, we got a Gumbaru coming along and he's going to say, Buenos dias. Ahlen or Sahlen, Mr. Gumbaru. He says, hold on, I'm off. I can't monkey about. I've got to get down and go and watch the blue Mediterranean Sea, which is just over there. So, what is it? This is a sculpture park. It's where various artists from Cyprus and, of course, even around the world have made sculptures, and they've all been exhibited in this beautiful, beautiful location, and there are hundreds of them. We're going to try and capture but a few. The Gumbaru, well, we don't know what he's thinking about, but he's having a look at something and he's pondering, is there any food in that rather nice taverna just over there? Now, there's a bit of a bust. She's got a bit of, well, what can I say? Yes, she's got a good top half, shall we say. There we are. Balshai Siskis, as they would say in Gracilia Labov's mother tongue, which is Russian. There she is. Yes, her top half is quite good. Almost as good as yours.
It's just not continuing. There is not a continuing of it. It's probably a very beautiful woman, much more beautiful than me. You never know.
Unlikely. Now, what is it? Well, that is the hourglass. There we are. Now, it's got the word Ukraine then, so I would assume that that lady is a Ukrainian lady. I'm not even going to pronounce it. I'm going to let you put it into the Google Translate. But it's called the hourglass, that's for sure. And it was sculpted in 2017. And I would assume the lady's a Ukrainian lady. How do you say her name?
Yuri Misko. Okay. Песочные часы. Sand clock.
Sand clock. There we are.
Sand clock.
There we are.
Yeah.
Hourglass,
Ukrainian.
as we would call
Yeah.
it. Quite a nice work of art, that's for sure. Very, very nice top half, as we're saying.
Oh,
Let's
you should
have a
see
look at the rear
rear
end.
It's amazing.
Look at that for a rear end. There we go. Yep. That's what's called a Balshai Jupa. Now, if you were hoping that you were going to get a serious video, well, you understand by now that you're not. What we actually do is make what we believe is interesting, intricate, semi-funny, semi-educational, with a bit of beauty and an idiot in a pair of glasses and a blue hat. Some people like it, some people don't, but there's an awful lot in this place. All we're trying to do is get you to come to Ayia Napa, and when you do, come and have a look at that. because there's a lot going on, that's for sure. There are many, many sculptures. Some of them will take your breath away.
Wow, it's Armenian.
So this one is an Armenian. Hold on a sec, let's try and capture... Let's capture the sculpture first, Grisivi.
Yeah.
There it is.
The
Work of
name
art.
The sculpture is a concert for harp, and the name of the man who's done it, Haik Tonkmadyan.
So that's an Armenian gentleman.
Yes.
So let's show you the plaque. Move that nice rear end, Grisivi LaBouffe, and let's have a look at the plaque. And there we go. Concert for the harp, done in 2016. It's an Armenian sculpture. How do you say the name, Grisivi?
It's a Haik is a name, and the surname is Tokmadyan.
So that's an Armenian gentleman. Obviously a very, very good sculpture indeed. And he's got the beautiful Ochin Grisivi LaBouffe, who is of Armenian descent, and she is playing the harp. And we can see there is rather a nice top half, and, well, there is rather a nice rear half. And there is Grisivi LaBouffe, and of course there is her rear end. Well, she's trying to hide it now. Absolutely spectacular. There we are. So we've got some great sculpture, some great work, and some great artists. This one, let's have a look at that one. That's caught my eye. The wind's picking up, by the way. What does it say, Grisivi LaBouffe?
It says its sculpture is rain and sea.
Drop of life,
It's
rain
from
and
Bulgaria.
sea. Bulgarian chappie.
And this is
Yes, our Gumbaru's arrived.
yes. It's sculpture symposium. First period. It was done 30th of November.
2019.
No,
there we are.
October. Yeah.
Yeah. 15th of October 2019.
Bulgaria.
And it's a Bulgarian chappie.
Drop
And there
of
is our
life,
Gumbaru.
Raining and sea. Rumen Mihov Dimitrov.
There he is. That could be the sculptor himself, because that's the one he's chosen to take perch, and he is a Gumbaru #1. So we're going to call him Roman. There we are.
Nice.
If ever we come back to see you, Roman, we'll bring you a nice bit of fish. That's a very, very nice bit of sculpture indeed. And on top of that, if you look over yonder, you've got a great blue Mediterranean Sea. Absolutely spectacular. So let's keep moving along. Let's have a look at this one. Very, very unusual and a very, very intricate looking sculpture. And it's done by someone called Milan.
No, Malin
Malin
Mlinov. It's
Malinov. It's
yes,
called The Waves. 2018.
2018.
Again, a Bulgarian sculptor. Wow. Very, very talented indeed, that's for sure. Now, this video can go on and on, because as we look across the horizon, we'll try and grasp it. There are statue after statue after statue after statue after statue after statue. I think you get the idea. After statue after statue after statue. There's Grisivi LaBouffe with a perfect top half and a perfect bottom half.
I think that woman, that statue, we have to show Mr. Paul, because all of them are amazing. It's got its own spirit in it. I understand that people worked hard, maybe months, 2 or maybe more, and we really love all of them. But
So there's a work of art that she's seen. There it is. Look at that. It's got a very nice rear end. Let's go and have a look at her front end. That's for sure. Let's follow Grisivi LaBouffe. There she is. This is the statue that's caught her eye, and she wants us to go and have a look at it, so we will. There it is. So let's get down and have a look at the plaque.
from Cyprus, actually.
So it's a Cyprus artist.
Maria Kyprianou.
And what's the name of it?
Dimonassa. Dimonassa.
And
It's
again,
just a name. Yeah, you understand?
It was
It's a
put up,
name.
it was erected in October 2019. Very, very nice statue indeed. Have a look at that. Beautiful. She looks as though she's having a very, very good time. She's got a blue sky in the background, and Ayia Napa. What more can she want? She looks as though she's getting ready to party the night away. I don't think it gets much better than that. That's a truly great work of art with a great view in the background of the blue Mediterranean Sea, just off Ayia Napa on the island of Love, Cyprus. And then just over there is the love of my life, watching Gracevia Labuf.
And I'm not making fun of this statue, but she's holding the hand which is empty. I would put a nice banana in her hand, by the way, just not to get hungry.
Hold on a minute, we're a family channel. Right, let's keep going that bit further.
Look at that.
There's works of art everywhere. That's like the bottom half of a lady, and she's coming out of the rock, as we can see. She's forming. You've got an emperor. It goes on and on. There's something here for absolutely everybody, that is for sure. I'm going to pop over there because there's something that's caught my eye, and I think it's going to be a very, very nice sculpture indeed. So stick with us, have a look at that one. Absolutely spectacular. And this one is a Serbian sculpture. I can't say the name, but it's all the way from Serbia.
Well, I will. It's
Bojan.
It's from Serbia, Bojan Krajic.
And it's called the...
Oh, right. This is a Gaia. Gaia, it's the
Holding the
mother
young
of
Zeus. There we are.
Yeah, she's holding
So it's
the
a work
young.
of art. So there's young Master Zeus. And then that is his mummy, Gaia. Wow. It's a beautiful, beautiful statue indeed. Now, we're going to move along a bit faster because it's not a private party for us. It's welcoming every single person. And there is a group of people enjoying themselves as they walk around. But of course, they are going to get in the back of our video. So we're going to pop down and see that one over there, because I think that that one is something very, very special indeed. So if you stick with me as I transcend down the rocks, and then you're going to see something that I think is absolutely beautiful and a true, exceptional piece of art. Have a look at that. Again, a Cypriot artist. I think that's a very, very nice piece of art indeed, and I think the view in the rear of it makes it that even bit more special. And I'm not talking about the rear end of watching Gracevia Labuf. What does it say, Miss Labuf?
Philippos Japanis did it, and the name of it is Love.
Love, there we are.
And it was done.
That's the one that caught my eye. There we are. The love of a statue, and the love of watching Gracevia Labuf, and our love, deep entrenched love for Cyprus. We fell in love with Paphos, we've come up to Portaras, we've come up to Ayia Napa, and guess what? We've fallen in love all over again. Whether you've been here or not, please, please, if you're going to come to Cyprus, come to Paphos, come to Ayia Napa, come to Portaras, because I promise you, you too will fall in love over and over again. And not just with the rear end of Gracevia Labuf, not just with the views, not just with the kindness of the people, and not just with the spectacality of the area, but there's something in the water, there's something in the air, there's something that brings you back to Cyprus over and over again. Now, we could go on and on, we could spend hours walking around looking at these sculptures, but I think at this point you've probably seen enough and you understand that there are works of art absolutely everywhere. Look at that. A truly, truly unique piece of art. Let's mention this gentleman, Konstantinos Konstantiniadis, is that correct? Windows of My Soul. Wow.
Konstantinos Konstantinidis, Windows of My Soul.
Apollo's Lyra. Wow.
Lyra, it's Lyra.
There we are. A great, great sculpture, again, put up in 2019. A true, true work of art. Something that can take your breath away. Some people like art, some people don't. Some pieces of art, shall we say, open your heart, and some pieces of art you think, well, that wasn't very good. But remember, every artist has put their heart and their soul into making every single piece that they ever produce. And that one, to me, I think is very, very nice indeed. And I think a little bit later we may come back and, well, remove it and stick it in the back of the Vitara and take it back with us to Paphos. But one thing's for sure, I'm definitely taking that piece of art with me. That's the Oching Receivie LaBouffe, and she is going to come all the way back to Paphos and parade and prance up and down the Paphos promenade day after day. Receivie?
And I would like to tell you many thanks for watching. We remember, never forget that we are really loving you, and we are really thanking you for all the time you spent with us. And don't forget, please, to come and see another of our madnesses. We are loving you to bits again and again, and saying to you bye-bye, and again and again.
So what's left for me to say is thanks for watching. If you do like what you see, please hit the like, click subscribe, and come back for a little bit more of our madness. I'm going to leave you with that sculpture and the work of art that's been constructed behind it. And if you're very lucky, you might get to see something that little bit extra. Thanks for watching. Protecting her modesty. There we are. Have a look at that for a view. It's beautiful. It's spectacular. I think if you come back for the next video, we're going to go again, because there's a lot more to see. Thanks for watching.